Guys, a few things up top. Number one, I have a big, bold, beautiful live shopping journey happening tonight. If you're listening on Thursday, 9/11, this evening at 6 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, I'll be shilling my wares for your viewing pleasure. I have some good stuff in the can, and join me. We've jumped from Poshmark to Whatnot, and it's random as hell, but we're on this road and we're doing it up. So you can join Whatnot, make an account, join the live. The link is in the description of this podcast. You can also watch, because we'll be streaming other places, and I will give you that info in a timely fashion as well. Join me. It's a real roller coaster, and you won't want to miss it. Also, if you listen to this podcast, which I know a lot of you are audiophiles and you only want to listen, you don't want to watch, I urge you, if you care about us at all, to just smash the follow on our YouTube. It is youtube.com/sexyuniquepodcast. We just want your following. We just want the follow. We don't request anything outside of that. But if you care, you should give it a watch, because
it's so worth it.
We're looking good these days.
We are.
And we want everyone to know that. And you can watch us like a TV show.
Yeah.
So consider this for your consideration today. Join the Whatnot.
Smash that like on YouTube.
And smash the follow button on YouTube. Hello. Hola. You too.
Happy 9/11. Hello. Hola. In a place called Vertigo. Remember that?
Never forget.
Speaking of, I feel like they did a 9/11 song. It's 9/11 Eve when we're recording this. So when you hear this, it'll be
Happy 9/11
Happy 9/11
to all those who observe.
Tis the season. Tis the fucking season.
We're in it.
We're in it.
We're in it now.
Hello.
Hola. Hola.
There's a place called Vertigo.
Can you feel?
God.
Yeah.
I used to really think they were something.
They were
cool.
They were
really cool. I mean, I still think the use of U2 in the finale of The Americans is like the best thing I've ever seen.
Don't expand, because I haven't watched and I don't want to spoil, but I'll keep that in mind.
You would love that show.
No, I know.
But Bono was really, they're so 90s. Like, we're all one.
Yeah. 90s.
Hello.
They were 90s optimism.
Hola. There's a place called Vertigo.
Hola.
Remember Elevation. That was in the trailer for Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
That's cool.
There's a new Tomb Raider coming out.
Who's the Tomb Raider?
Sophie Turner. What's that?
I don't know. I just really love Angelina Jolie. She's always going to be Lara Croft to me.
Remember Vikander was her for a second? I was like, that was random.
I like Vikander, but that's random.
I think we all decided it was random. I watched it. I was like,
Sophie Turner's pretty cool.
I like her.
Is she blonde or is she going to be brunette?
I know, but look at her abs. She's fully Croft.
Okay,
I like her because she's like divorced Joe Jonas and is on sort of like a hot glow up post. I mean, she was always hot, but now she's like,
okay, yeah, I respect the abs.
And she's like 6'4". She's a fellow tall girl.
I know. Okay, I respect it.
Yeah, I
think I'm just envious.
You want to be Lara Croft?
Yeah,
you are Lara.
Lara Croft, by the way, and I would like to be her.
You'd like to be Tomb Raider?
I'm already
halfway there.
Yeah, we gotta click in, but that's for another time.
Didn't they use Beautiful Day, U2, and like what was the campaign they used it in? John Kerry.
That when optimism goes too far.
God.
LoveCon?
Love Con Revenge is the moment. Did you watch?
I watched it, but I like can't get down.
Really?
Yeah, because like
Oh, I was fully in it.
you were locked in.
I thought it was campy.
It's very
acting,
camp.
They were acting.
Their
fully.
acting is very kind of like it's porn precursor
It's
to
very
fucking.
porn acting.
It's incredibly porn acting, and it's like they recite lines to each other in hotel rooms.
When we're talking about they were talking about the host Cecile and the private investigator, I forgot her name. Cecile or Cecilia. I think she was the
one that was swindled.
She was the Tinder Swindler girl, and now she's teamed up with this the person that does all the actual work is this private investigator, and Cecile just like goes to various Marriotts and like various cities around America and just goes, oh, it's so horrible. And she
like drives some places, but she's also kind of bad at driving.
But she drives like very like, the private investigator is doing work like from her car with a hotspot. She's fully in a place of hotspot.
No, she's on LexisNexis.
It's very like Queer Eye how Bobby did all the work, and like Anthony would be like,
Anthony's like avocado toast.
Avocado toast is really good. But they go and they're sort of, it's like Catfish. They just go and like visit various women and one man who were swindled by con artists. And the stories, the people who are being swindled, it's very real and I feel very bad for them. But the private investigator and the host are just like,
they could take like an acting class. I think they can go to just Stella learn Adler. How to be a little more natural.
It's very stiff. It's very rigid. But some of the moments I was very tense. Like when they
find someone, I'm like, I watched the first 2 episodes and they found that first guy and I was like, okay, they're doing shit.
They found one guy who said he was a plastic surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get to that episode?
No, I've given up.
Okay. Well, this one guy said he was a plastic surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
Had his wife, who was a very successful businesswoman, invest like $500,000 or something and opened up a practice in Miami or Fort Lauderdale. He had no license to practice, and they were giving botched BBLs and like crazy liposuction and like, yeah. Like someone died. His young cousin died on the operating table.
He operated on his cousin?
He had another doctor did, and who was also really wonky, and she died for like a routine thing.
Well, BBLs are like one of the most dangerous surgeries you can get.
But
that's with like actual plastic surgeons, not just like he's just some guy.
He's a total like.
He's not an MD.
No. He got sued by the state of Florida, I believe, for being like, you cannot be practicing like you're
you
fake.
Can't like cut people open with a scalpel.
No, like the state was suing him for being like, you are pretending to be a doctor. You must stop saying you're a doctor.
Wait, how is he not arrested?
Well, he did, but the woman who got swindled, she had 2 teenage daughters. He adopted them, had her buy like an $800,000 like big house in like Florida. Like she was spending all this money, and then she started going into like insane debt to try to like help him. And at one point she went into his office and saw his phone out, and he had just texted someone like, she's broke, I can't do this anymore, I'm moving on. And literally she divorced him, but he disappeared. They find him in Georgia. He's teaching mathematics at like Georgia State University.
Pivot to education.
And the private investigator goes undercover at one point and like pretends to be lost on campus. And she's like, where's building CA? And he's like, I don't know. And she's like, really? You don't know? Like, don't you teach here? And he's like, yeah, I just don't know. And he's like, what's your name? And he's like, you're a very beautiful. Like he starts locking in on her.
Love.
And then the woman that he swindles daughters come up and they ambush him in matching outfits, which I thought was really cute. And he's basically like, I don't care. But then they get him arrested.
Okay.
But they're following him on the highway at one point, and he knows they're following him, and he immediately changes 3 lanes and gets off on a ramp and like almost causes a wreck. And it truly, my heart was like in my throat. It was so scary. Like I as bad actors as these women are, like
they are on the beat.
They're in peril in some moments, and I'm genuinely worried they're going to get like shot by one of these people. And then there was a woman who swindled a guy who said she had MS. Took him for a ride. She's in jail for like a while. because she did it to like several other men.
But wait, how is this like man who carved people not in jail, and then this woman who's just like an MS faker is?
I think he might be in jail. I don't remember the outcome of that specific episode, but he did get busted.
What I'm learning is there just are many swindlers out there. Every day is
America
a new
runs
opportunity to get swindled.
It's kind of the most American thing.
Yeah.
Snake oil salesman.
Right now, to be an American means you get at least 1 to 2 spam texts a day of people trying to swindle you.
I just got one right before we were...
Oh, same. I mean, it's every morning I wake up, I see what friends have texted me, who's sent some emails, and who's trying to scam me.
Yeah, they've got a job for me.
It's either a job, so they're talking about Amazon refunds, they're talking about crypto investments, getting big returns.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I think I also loved watching Cheaters as a kid. So like I think it's if you're someone that grew up loving a show like Cheaters, which is like such a dark show, then you're gonna like love Con Revenge.
No one does it like Cheaters though. Like the level of heightened drama, like you would get in 30 minutes of a Cheaters episode, like 2 different cheaters.
The host, he got stabbed on a boat. Literally got stabbed by the cheater.
Like,
and then
I went in expecting cheaters, and I was served like
AI.
We are going
look
for them.
Oh, this is so terrible. I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah.
Swedish.
So
you went in and got Midsummer.
Yeah, we'll take what we can get.
But the cheater, when he got stabbed, he literally was bleeding out, and he was going, like I remember he was making like weird guttural noises. I was watching that with my aunt and my cousin.
Yeah, Cheaters was a staple growing up.
Damn, but
Cheaters and Jerry Springer Show, I feel like they were on around the same time in the day.
But we don't really have that in like Dog the Bounty Hunter. Like
Bounty Hunter.
We need to bring back this. If you're going to go sleazy, go all the way.
I don't think you can legally get like that sleazy anymore.
Catfish was pretty sleazy.
Yeah, but that was also like 10, 15 years ago.
And didn't Nev is a weird guy.
TBD.
Remember his elevator pledge?
Kind of. Let's not revisit though.
Okay.
That's start. No, I'm not starting. Don't say that.
I need to talk about the new Apple iPhone Air. When I saw this,
they just announced it yesterday.
I've never needed something so badly in my life. This is now...
Tell me about it.
The pinnacle, like...
Because I didn't look it up.
It's so thin. It's just so thin.
I didn't see it because it's so thin.
It's just like a thin disc. It's like almost like one of those...
Frisbees?
Stars that you can throw as a weapon. No, a star.
Oh, speaking of Lara Croft.
I know, like... I need this.
This is what my impression of it.
What color am I going to get?
Black?
I have the upgrade feature,
nice.
The jump feature from T-Mobile, which they like discontinued, but I was grandfathered, so I think I can jump.
What's the off-white next to it?
That's like kind of a gold cream.
Cream. You should do cream.
I don't. Cream is too.
I like black.
I like kind of like baby blue.
Really?
Yeah, I've just never had a sky blue phone.
So what are what's the...
Who cares? It doesn't matter.
Other than being thin, is it just, it's thin?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the Ozempic era, Apple knew they had to go to work and put out not only a new iPhone, but a razor thin iPhone.
Heroin chic is back.
Yeah. And I mean, it's probably shittier than the other iPhone. It has like one camera, but it's so thin. When it comes to phone gimmicks,
but the camera might be better.
I don't know. The phone I have now has 3 cameras.
No, I know, but it might be
this has 1.
Is it 1 or is that another one in the end?
We'll never know.
And
I literally
when
never
does it come out?
It might be out now.
Girl, you better get on those.
I gotta I'm going straight to T-Mobile.
$9.99.
$9.19. Not when you jump. That's T-Mobile's whole thing. You just jump.
Jump.
You jump
right in.
You jump right in. You probably have to pay like $300 to jump, but then, or you just turn in your phone and then they jump you.
Can you imagine the line at the Grove, the Apple store for this? Everyone going like this, thin. Like, people are going to be Night of the Living Dead for this.
See, the 17 Pro.
I don't really care. I mean, I guess it's cool.
I don't know what.
27 hours?
I will believe that. That is such a lie.
Wait, what's the 1099 one?
That's 17 Pro.
Okay.
But who even knows? I mean, once you're getting into $799 from there for a phone,
you might as well just keep going.
It's all just the same price.
$799 and $3,000 are the same thing.
Yeah, between $799 and $1099, it's the same thing.
Wait, so 17 Pro is better than the iPhone Air?
I know. The iPhone Air is the not best one, but it's so thin I have to have it. You're gonna be. What do you think of this? I go, hello. I'm just always answering the phone now in front of people so they can see.
You're gonna be going, look.
My razor.
Can you see it?
I was one of the first people to get an iPhone in my community.
How do you know?
Because I was the first person. I showed up to an event with an iPhone,
and I said, Oklahoma City books.
No, in the Chicago books when it came out, and I showed up to an event and I said, "Look what I have,"
and everyone was like, "Whoa!"
They were like, "Oh my god!"
What if you were literally like the third person in Chicago to ever have an iPhone?
No, I went with my friend at the
with
time,
those boots,
and I marched in the summer, boots. So I didn't have the boots on.
Okay.
But if it was winter, it could have been a different story. I marched right in.
Right.
And I said, I'll take
iPhone.
one, please.
What are these? Whatever these are called. What is that? And they'll say,
this newfangled
this is this new phone from Apple. And you'll go, I need to have it.
I've got to have a thin phone.
Damn. I was a hold off. I had a BlackBerry till like 2011.
See, I flip-flopped.
You really?
I went where the wind blowed.
Well, I want this for you. I think I've
earned it.
Yeah.
I think I've earned the right to jump to a thin phone.
You're on Santa's good list. You've earned the right to be very thin.
I've earned the right to at least have a thin phone.
I love it. I love that it's just so
so needless.
It's so needless.
It's truly, why do we need any of this? We don't.
I saw a clip of Tim Cook like on mute, and it was like the drone camera was like zooming out, and he was going like, and it was to reveal
the thin, and it worked. It works on me like a charm. They should do an iPhone mini that's this big.
I mean, I miss the little phones. I miss the little.
They should do a simple iPhone that is like this big, and all it does is like call. No
texting. No.
It only does voice text. Like it has no like. You just have to say. You dictate.
The days of no smartphone are actually very pure.
Well, they make like dumb phones now.
No, I know, but
I don't want that. I want thin.
You want thin? All right. Well, next week, you better hoof it over to the Grove.
No, I don't do that.
We're going to wait?
No, I go to T-Mobile where my bread's buttered, where I can jump, for God's sake. I go, I'm ready. I might have to pre-order. We'll look into it. Not this time next week.
Will you dress up to get it?
Like put on a heel?
Yeah, like I want you to...
A bold lip?
No, just will you dress up in like a corporate outfit to walk in? Like full like...
I should buy a suit.
Like a pantsuit. And you have to have a little briefcase. Walk in and be like...
And a French twist.
Yeah. Full French twist with a pencil in it.
I am a businesswoman after all.
I'm here for an iPhone.
You know what is really... It's hard to... walk around with this heavy phone. It's so thick. The 16 Pro.
They were like, Americans we're all so out of shape that literally we're like,
like they're so fat they can't put their phone in their pocket, so we have to do something thin.
They're trying to get us to be thin by giving us thin things.
It's tapped into every toxic trait that I have. Consumerism, body dysmorphia, the next best thing. Thin iPhone, I'll take it.
Evergreen.
$9.99, sign me up, I'm jumping.
What does jumping mean?
It just means
I'm like acting like I know what you're talking about, but I'm like, what the?
I'm happy to explain.
Okay.
My understanding of it is that like when something new comes out, you just jump to the new thing. Instead of having to buy it out, like you can just turn in your phone and get the new phone.
So it's just
more. It's a ploy.
Jumping is just...
It allows you to upgrade once your phone is 50% paid off.
Jumping is just us being little like piggies.
No, it's being an American pig.
Yeah.
It's grandfathered into the T-Mobile plan. They don't offer it anymore.
It's them giving us... You
pay to jump. It's not like anything's for free in this world.
They literally
said
we're all in the pen.
You want to pay more to just get more eventually, and you'll think that you're getting a great deal, but really you're just paying. And I'm
like holding in a burp as they're throwing us little oats, and we're
no, it's working like a charm.
All right, well, I hope you get it. I'll get it in like 2 years. I'm very slow with I'm like.
You probably could jump.
I could jump. Maybe I will jump.
I mean, I don't know what your phone plan is. Do you know what your phone plan is?
Yeah.
I don't believe that, but we can...
I'm with Verizon, baby.
I'm Verizon curious, I'll say, but I don't know.
Verizon's good. I go to that one on La Brea. They're very nice people in there. I jump with them. I jump into their arms.
Mm-hmm. Much to think about. Buy at least... I will have this thin phone.
I know you will.
It is what it is.
Well, in 2 weeks...
We'll check in.
Check in at the end of September.
I'll do a reveal. I'll do a gender reveal. Which color did I get?
Baby blue or
black.
Black. You're going to literally go... It's going to be like a clam. Pearl.
That is... I do wish that it would fold in half. Google made a phone that was like a full screen, but it folded in half and folded out.
Didn't they come out with a phone at one point? Like, they're always flopping.
They're always having phones.
Remember? And their glasses?
They are always doing a lot of things. I'm nowhere near as locked in with their technology.
No way. Apple is... We are...
Yeah.
Simps. Charlie Sheen put ice cube up his arse.
Yeah.
He has a new doc out.
There's a new doc on Netflix. I can't wait to watch.
I saw Denise was at the premiere with him. She's loyal.
I'm so fascinated by Denise.
Why? I mean, why not? But what specifically?
Her relationship history is...
Sordid?
Yeah, and just wild.
She's bad taste in men. Which is
poor
shocking
taste
because her
in
dad appears, from what I remember, he was very sweet, like Illinois man.
I know. I don't know what
doesn't necessarily have to be about her dad, but I'm just saying.
There was like a blind item once that alleged that Denise Richards was a like high-end call girl at one time that got like beat up by Jack Nicholson
before she was famous.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like that's
I think she's just been around Hollywood for a long time, and eventually you just like love yourself a bad boy.
I mean, that's like an old Hollywood tale of like someone pulling tricks and then getting big.
Pulling tricks and getting big.
No, turning tricks. It's like the whole thing of like in the like 50s, all those male actors who were gay were like gay hustlers, and then they became. So what is the arse cube?
So Charlie Sheen stuck an ice cube up his butt at the peak of his drug addiction. He was filming Free Money, and he found himself falling asleep during a scene at a bar, so he asked for a glass of ice.
Okay, this is like not that shocking.
No, this is like another day.
I feel like I've done that.
Who hasn't?
Like this was very like okay end. Like I thought he was gonna say like I shoved like a squirrel up my ass or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because there's a little bathroom, and I went in there and I took an ice cube and I shoved it up my butt.
Okay.
That's what he's revealing in his new docuseries.
There he is, getting it shoved. I just wanted more from him. I mean, maybe more will be revealed with this doc.
Well, he's kind of revealed all. He goes, I'd never done that before. Man, I was wide awake just enough to get back on the mark and finish the bucket scene with an ice cube in my ass.
Hell yeah. He experienced an 18-hour nosebleed. To me, that's more shocking than a nice cube up the arse.
I mean,
think it's
him
just
revealing that he had HIV was more shocking than him putting an ice cube up his ass.
But I think straight seeming men, anything about the arse is like shocking to them. Do you know what I mean?
But I'm like,
an 18-hour nosebleed is fucking hardcore. That's rock star.
That's fucking rock star.
And that's fucking
crazy.
That is wild to me. God, he was so hot.
I know. That just scoundrel face.
Oh, I know.
Is a real turn on.
But he's like,
but
he's
now
also
he's
like really bad.
Yeah, he
locked. Remember, he locked his girlfriend in the closet.
Yeah,
and he.
Well, I think when you're doing enough coke, when you get to a certain point where you're doing, like if you're
crack,
you get to a certain point where people are just gonna get locked in closets. Once you've binged super hard, when you're in a place, here's what I'm gonna say. When you enter a realm of drug binges in hotel rooms for days, you really do have to understand that the risk of getting locked in a closet has never been higher.
It's true. Oh, ooh. Is that his...
Young, that's just makeup.
Oh.
That's the magic of cinema. It's hard when someone's really hot to also hold space for the fact that
they lock women in closets.
Yeah.
Denise has been through a lot.
She really has.
Imagine having 2 children with this man at the height of his mania, and then getting married to a man who thinks Big Pharma is trying to kill him.
Imagine being Charlie Sheen's daughter.
Which one?
Either of them.
The Christian?
I kind of love the Christian one. Those daughters are ones to watch for me because they're incredibly fascinating. Their relationship and the polarity of where they both stand. There's nothing better. The Christian one, I especially am keeping my eyes on because I'm like, she's in for a wild ride.
I like that his one daughter has the last name Estevez, his actual last name, and his other daughters have Sheen, his stage name.
Is Cassandra the oldest?
I believe so.
She's like the long lost Sheen daughter. She's out of the mix.
Yeah. But
she's 40.
I do enjoy that they bring their fights to TikTok and like talk shit about each other on TikTok and like do lives where they like drag each other.
I think hate that for them because I ultimately want them to be best friends and happy.
They will be.
Maybe, but maybe not.
True.
But Denise... I love one being like an insane Christian and then one being OnlyFans.
I like the idea of Denise being like, "You girls need to stop. Just stop it. Let's all get together and go down to Nobu."
They're just crazy.
They're Malibu girls.
I mean, we know if you watch Denise's
show.
You see that she has like 5 golden retrievers that like shit in her house.
Yeah.
So that tells you everything you need to know.
Imagine Martin Sheen sitting down with his granddaughters being like, "So tell me what's going on in your life." Well.
All hands.
The Karen Philly was someone who really made herself known
this weekend. So there's a trend right now of adults snatching baseballs from children.
Or like hats, because there was a guy at the US Open who like snatched a hat that a player was trying to give to a child and he just like took it.
A Polish CEO who at first was extremely unapologetic about it and was like, basically said, this is life. Like, this child needs to know that sometimes you have to go out and grab things yourself. And like, he waited too long.
That's a real Polish mentality.
But now he's like, please, God, I'm so sorry. Because he's like losing. He's like the board. He sits on boards and they're all firing him. And it's bad. Oh, it's bad. This woman. So at the Phillies game, this woman, a ball was hit into her section. She went for it. This other guy grabbed it and gave it to his son. And then she marched over to the guy and got in his face. There's multiple angles where you can hear her. And she's like, "That's my ball. Like, give it back to me." And then he's like, "Fine." And he like gives it to her. And you can see him kind of like as she walks off. And then everyone was booing her. So over the last few days, really the last like 4 or 5 days, there have been multiple Karens like accused. All of them have been wrong.
It's a Karen witch hunt now for just women that look like this woman, and people are trying to find her.
It can't be that hard. She's pretty distinct looking.
Well,
she is.
It's also like, why do you need to find her?
Well, so the woman that got accused, I believe she was like a that look at the pointing.
The best was when she first approaches him and she comes up behind him and he turns around and he's like,
yeah,
he's ready to
throw hands.
fists.
But that's Philly.
Yeah. Here he is giving it to his son. Oh, thanks, Dad. Here she comes.
What the fuck?
I love this.
No, that's literally at like a Philly sports game. Everyone's protective stance, resting stance is this. Look at her. The kid's like, God, get this woman away from me.
So my thing, though, is like this all worked out. Like she got her ball. The kid got like to meet the players after the game and like he got like a gift bag.
Here's my piping hot take.
What?
He stole the ball from her.
Why does everyone hate women?
Why as a man are you going like this woman? The ball was like in her area. She was bending down to get it. And he marched on up, snatched the ball from her, gave it to his son because he is a kid. Everyone's like, oh, the kid. But like, I'm sorry. I've watched this video several times. This woman is innocent.
Yeah.
She is.
I agree.
And the woman that got blamed, she was like a teacher and like almost got fired. I'm like,
no, it's a witch hunt.
So the dad has now come out being like, please, like lay off this woman. Like I'm now like worried she's gonna get like death threats. Like stop trying to look for this woman.
She probably is getting people like driving by her house.
No,
like,
that's what he's
saying.
saying. So I appreciate that he's at least trying to like quell the fire a little.
I think he's a good man
ultimately, but like it's a little insane. And I feel like I saw a video like a day after of the ball coming and this guy got it and this little kid was coming and the guy immediately gave it to the kid and I was like, they're learning. But no. I'm sorry, this is what happens at a Phillies game. People fight, people get greedy, people want to get things, and you
just gotta give him the ball.
You just gotta give him the ball, but also like that was her ball. And I stand by it, and I think
I say good on her for speaking up and advocating for herself. It's not easy when all the cameras are on you to march up to a man and his child and demand that they give you the baseball.
Do you think she knew she was on camera?
I don't know, but I think that she's bold. I think she's a hero in this space. A man was about to punch her.
A man
threatened
you
physical
squared
violence.
up. You squared the fuck up.
I'm obsessed with that. And he goes, that's the best part.
People are ready to go at these games, but like I'm sorry, she got what she wanted, and
let
like
her live.
Just because you have a kid doesn't. This is
child
discrimination
privilege
against people who don't have children.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Oh, you have a kid. Well, maybe the kid needs to be faster. That's what I say.
Get his own ball.
Get your own fucking ball. It was hers. I love her pointing.
She wanted it.
She's a perfect villain, though. She's the perfect celebrity.
When are women going to collectively, and I say this with love and light, stop getting that haircut?
I know.
When will enough be enough? How do you get to a place where
Laura,
you're
it'll
like,
never be enough.
This is the haircut I want.
This haircut will never go away. And I'm grateful for it because to me, it reminds me that like there's a world outside of the world I live in.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? This is a real humbling.
I saw a meme of Jennifer Lawrence when she got that. And it was like another satisfied customer. It was like many angles of one of the worst haircuts on the face of the planet.
Remember she debuted it on her Facebook page?
I mean, we don't have to get into it because we've covered it extensively on the pod at this point, but it never fails to gag me.
That's literally what that was. That's
this
like Jennifer Lawrence.
Better than that haircut.
True.
But I'm just like, can we? It's not full total Karen.
Well, with
the
that
back is not necessarily as graduated. It's a little more 90s.
Wait, that girl in the back is me.
I know. Well, those girls I think were filming. There were two girls filming that were like laughing, but also filming it.
I mean, you can't not get accused of being a Karen with this stance.
No, and the glasses aren't helping.
But he still has his fists up. I'm like, sir, this woman is
He's
literally...
ready to punch. He goes, how about a punch?
She's like 5'5", like she's
intense.
She's a skinny legend with silver hair. I'm like, she's not gonna get you.
I think these Karens, like...
Look, everyone was smiling except the dad. Everyone was having a good time.
If you're gonna be like a demanding... I guess you can do whatever you want. But I'm just saying for these Karens, like if you don't...
That's us.
She has like a chic flop of a hair.
Look.
That's me pointing to the thin iPhone at T-Mobile.
I like her looking back and being like,
it was over there.
It was over there.
Where I was.
The ball was there and you took it from me.
Mm-hmm.
And he's simply like, I have a kid. So I, therefore, take precedence over you. I matter more than you.
And she said, I don't fucking think so.
And she took it. And now this woman is literally in hiding somewhere.
Yeah.
She's
gone underground for a baseball.
Well, remember that guy at the World Series in like the 80s that caught...
Well, he fucked up the game.
I'm saying that is like...
That is
sir,
go hide.
You need to go in the witness protection program. Like,
yeah,
you
never show your face
up.
again.
She's just a woman...
Just wanted a ball.
A woman being assertive.
Yeah.
And now she's being...
Sacrificed.
She's being lotteried by Philadelphia area. And I say...
Let her live.
Let her live. Let the witch live.
Mm-hmm.
Let her live.
Let her live. Let her live.
Also, this is the kind of drama I want to see at a baseball game. I would be living if I was there.
I know.
Because it's so boring.
More women should follow suit.
No, unfortunately, this will set women back.
I know. To call this Karen behavior is absolutely...
He's more of a Karen than she is.
Yeah.
Putting up his fists. Can you imagine?
When someone approaches me unexpectedly, my gut instinct is not to go.
My gut instinct is to go, ah!
I go, ah!
That's what I would do.
Oh! That's what I do.
Yeah, but not... fucking mayor of Easttown.
I know. I was like, shit. Brittany Cartwright is speaking out on her new relationship status with her beau.
She's updating the masses.
She is dating a real doozy of a...
She's giving us an update on this man.
She's on the beach.
She's known him for 15 years, allegedly. That picture is so funny. Can you zoom in a little?
This is truly like...
Brandon Hanson. Can we go up? Brittany Cartwright isn't rushing into anything serious. She told TMZ that she and her reported new man, Brandon Hanson, are still taking things slow. We're not technically boyfriend and girlfriend just yet, she said. We've known each other for 15 years. I met him back in Kentucky.
I'm glad to have like Kentucky at the forefront.
Look at that power moving through the airport. Jax is so pissed. She still loves Jax, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I do have to say that I can tell just by her aura that she is obsessed with Jax Taylor still.
We're just focused on having fun and doing our thing. I really like him.
Is that him behind her?
Yeah.
There she is.
Can they like be a little more creative with the people they date? Please, God. Can they date? Can any of them date?
She really can't. Can't
they any of them date outside of this bubble?
No.
Like, at least Katie got a little creative with that emo guy she's dating.
Katie's breaking free of the chain, slowly but surely.
Please, can Brittany date someone that, like, doesn't have...
She won't.
Why?
Because she has to...
Why?
The spirit of Kentucky is so alive and well in her. She has no choice but to be in a Kentucky relationship.
Remember on the reunion, she went, "It's what I needed," about Julian. Oh, I needed him. My pussy needed it.
It's what I needed. Brittany has needs.
I needed to be cream.
I needed a cream. I needed heavy cream.
I needed his fingers, my pussy. It's
just crazy because it looks like it's like just two random tourists that you would see anywhere. And I'm like, we're looking at these people. These are our new celebrities. This is Princess Diana and Dodi Al-Fayed.
Where are they in that? Look at her like this.
Hi, baby. Let's take a pic. It's like you literally see people that look like this 20 all the time.
These are literally people I see at Burbank Airport when I do go there. Like,
this is truly like
it's
this
so
is
random.
the level of celebrity we're at now.
That
which is
man.
these two. Remember when we saw Angelina and Brad Pitt on the beach in Kenya, and that's like how their relationship broke? This is what we get now. This is the 2025 version of Brad and Angelina on the beach in Kenya. Are these two fuckers?
We're in my happy
Fuckers.
place, Mexico. I love it down there. I need it. This is what I needed.
Look at the sunshine. Let's take a selfie.
Let's take a selfie. Let's take
Kiss
a shot.
my neck. I need it. Oh, we look cute.
Kiss
Why-
my neck.
Hey, he's smoking a cig.
Hell yeah.
She was light him up.
Light him up on the beach. Kiss my neck. I like kiss my neck.
Kiss my neck. Feels good. You
Kiss my
another
neck.
Amarillo red?
You know I need it. Kiss my chin. Mm. Oh, he's still married, right? Isn't that what the
Who isn't?
Brittany's very like, when I think of her now, I think of her like wearing like a compression bracelet on her wrist.
No, that's Dodie.
True. Fucking rock star.
Fucking rock star.
Well, I mean, as long as it's not Jax, but I just wish she would be a little more adventurous with, but who am I to say anything?
I think she's in total, like, she's
settling.
She's gone
Look at that guy.
full mom. Like, she's mom mode now.
That man is so random with the hoodie on. He looks like Fetterman.
He's complete. This is one of the most random things anyone's ever done.
He's literally like has no face.
Brandon Hansen.
Look at that.
You could replace his head with any head.
It's true. Like he has no features. I couldn't pick him up. I couldn't pick him up on the street. Like I would be like,
No.
any one of these men could be Brandon
She at
Hansen.
Dodie's house?
Yep.
I know that dark corner anyway.
Look at Dodie. Dodie loves a stance like that. She and Brittany are always in a place of Top Gun.
They
Top
are.
Gun. That should be a movie instead of Top
Dodie's
Gun.
like, bring Brandon over. We'll have dinner.
We'll have dinner.
We'll have
Luke-
some watermelon.
Luke
we'll
will
grill
s-
up steaks.
Luke will,
Luke's paleo.
yeah, we'll grill up some steaks, do some
I'll grill the
potatoes.
portobello mushroom because I'm vegan.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
a veggieholic, as you know.
Look
But
at that slab fillet of mushroom.
we're just going to eat some steak,
Yeah.
mushrooms, and a couple potatoes, stack of watermelon. Come over for dinner.
Wine, ice cubes, the
Beer
works.
for you.
Four Loko.
What are they drinking?
Wait,
She's like high noon.
I want someone to make an image of Top Gun, but replace it with Top Bun and have like,
Are they drinking Diet Coke?
no, those are beers, girl.
That's Coors Light.
Luke's drinking wine with ice in it.
He could be drinking like cranberry juice.
Yeah, he's all about like piss. Look at
This
Dodie. Why
dinner-
does Dodie look so uncanny?
Because to see her
Look at
being
her-
like demure and friendly is so misleading. Because I know the rock that curdles beneath the surface is dying to be let out.
Look at her.
She looks like she's holding in a fart, but really the fart is her need to be a rocka.
This is very like hanging with all my friends.
But it's so like it is, but it's also not. I know the look of someone that wants to be like 3 sheets to the wind and like doing rails and smoking 1,000 cigarettes when I see it.
Someone that wants an 18-hour nosebleed.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
This.
look.
Them, when they try
her.
and be normal and do like very like banal, normal
Kiss my neck.
things, it really, it makes me chortle.
Peel my potato. Cut up my potato, please.
Want a big piece of meat?
Come on, put a slab on your plate. Give me some A1 sauce. I love it. I love A1. I love au jus.
Do you have any ketchup?
I like ketchup on my
with-
steak.
I like ketchup and steak.
I like to mix my ketchup with the barbecue sauce. Put it on my steak.
I'll take a portobello.
I'll take one fucking portobello filet mignon.
Fur
Let's
is
go.
murder and so is meat. Rock and roll.
Congrats to the team. Taylor Frankie from MomTok is now the new Bachelorette, which is a huge.
I thought you said Taylor Frankie from MomTok. I was like, she's from MomTok?
She's a MomTok local. No,
Of MomTok.
MomTok. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. She is the queen of the show.
I was just on TikTok last night seeing what the girlies were saying and who they were
Moche
predicting.
has helped me take control of my own life. My doctor said that I should look
I was just on
into
TikTok last
GLP-1
night seeing what the girls were
medications,
saying and predicting for who would be the Bachelorette. And people were throwing around Khloe Kardashian as one of the people. I
Of Hulu?
do not think that she would do it.
No.
Brooks Nader, who I still am not clear on.
Okay, I'm getting told by multiple people that we should watch it.
Oh, by the show?
Yeah.
What's it called? Like Nader,
Love Die Nader. Who is this woman?
It didn't work out for the Colpo sisters, but Hulu said we'll try again with another group of 4 white women.
The most random women.
They're too random.
The
They were
Colpos,
too
unfortunately,
random for America.
they are. Okay, let's do it. She broke the news on Call Her Daddy?
Of course. The media conglomerate, the media juggernaut that is Hulu, ABC, and Disney's unholy alliance cannot be underestimated. It was Brooks Nader, Frankie, the winner of Love Island, who I thought it could be her.
I would say
and
MomTok owes their entire aesthetic to Alex Cooper.
No.
No? The
No.
sweatshirts and the big... No?
No.
Okay.
I would
Let's
say
take that out.
No, I like a declarative statement such as that, but
I just feel
think MomTok was around before Alex Cooper was.
So maybe they influence Alex Cooper.
I think that there's just like the trend of like peak coziness.
I need it to end. I'm not into
Karl
it.
Lagerfeld would be really upset.
With
Karl
me?
Lagerfeld. What?
Oh,
with
with
you?
with the mom talks? No, I thought you meant with my point of view that I was like, doesn't he hate coziness?
With me? No, not with you. With his sweatpants, because he hated sweatpants.
I think it needs to end. I thought you meant my opinion about coziness. I was like, I feel like he would like that. What?
With me? No. Why would he be upset with you?
I don't know. I've done a lot of things.
He hated sweatpants.
I hate them too.
He was a vocal hater of sweatpants.
I don't like this aesthetic. Plush.
I think let's just, I like to try, you know.
What do you mean?
I like to try.
You have to put in effort.
I like to put in a little bit of effort. Do I miss the mark? Probably often, but I at least like to try.
But the thing is, they're trying really hard to be cozy, which is like defeats the purpose for me.
If you're cozy, but you still have full glam and hair,
you're a
then
liar.
you're not that cozy.
You're a liar. That's what it just feels fake.
When my favorite coziness was when Kim K got brutally robbed in Paris
And stripped down.
and then she went from like peak glam to demure cozy.
Yeah,
and
I like
she
that.
did no makeup, and then she was just in sweats and leggings all the time. And I said, this girl, she is selling me a narrative that I can buy into.
She went
It was thin iPhone vibes, and I said, I ate it up. And I said, I need some Yeezys. I bought Yeezys. I bought leggings. Maybe my problem is I can never find sweatpants that actually fit me in the way that I deserve to be fit.
In that era, Kim went maybe it's time to let the old ways die. No, but it's just, I do think Taylor, though, out of all the women, she's authentically
Chouse
and like doesn't try.
Well,
Like,
yeah, she has a lot going on.
She looks very stripped down, we'll say. And I think she's the most authentic of all the wives. And that's why I think she'll be a perfect bachelorette.
I do think that she will be a perfect bachelorette because she's battling many demons.
Many mental illness.
And I think to be the bachelorette is to battle demons.
I want the men to all be a little freaked out. And I
think they will be.
And I think that she will keep them all on their toes. And I think that she's just going to be like, she's going to make this season historic. And I'm ready to watch.
I'm going to say that everyone knows how I feel about Hulu, but I have watched with deep respect as Hulu over and over again snatches NBC Universal Peacock's wig and bends them over time and time again to say, I'm the captain now.
They shove ice cubes up their arse.
What they're doing in the reality TV space and like their Bravosphere that they're creating is not to be
reckoned with.
Underestimated. And there will be a reckoning, and Peacock better be doing some heavy thinking, because right now Hulu's in the fucking driver's seat.
They're
and
running
they're winning the
circles.
war. They're running fucking circles. And I'm saying that as someone that doesn't even watch what Hulu has to do, but I just
You appreciate
know.
from afar.
I appreciate from afar, and I say, game, set, match, Hulu.
How many of the men do you think will be Mormon?
To me, everyone on The Bachelor and Bachelor is Mormon. It's innately very Mormon to be on that show.
It is very Mormon. The courting.
Yeah.
The kind of...
Well,
but then,
the many suitors, one...
But then at the end, that like rancid week where the man goes like sweet to just fuck all the women.
Or the woman goes sweet to
True.
sweet to get dick down. Do you think Taylor will dick down? I hope she fucks someone in the house the first night.
I hope so too. The way Taylor... Watching Mormon Wives Uncensored is so shocking. Like, I literally clutch my pearls when these women curse like sailors, especially Taylor. The way Taylor says, "Yeah, and then you came over and you fucked me" in front of her parents to her estranged ex. I'm literally like,
I hope she brings that energy to the Bachelorette.
it's so refreshing, but it's so shocking to me because they're like, you just don't think that these girls would be, and she is just like a foul-mouthed Utah woman, and I love it.
I love it. Well, watch this space.
Watch this space.
Yeah.
Hi.
Well, we're back with a whole new segment. Please welcome to the stage the one and only JV Marxx.
Hello.
Welcome, JV.
Hi.
So you're here out of nowhere. We just found you on the street and said, come on over. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I walked here.
You walked here. You were here because of, I needed to be held accountable.
It's true.
It's
for
true.
It's true.
my misinformation and my naivete.
So to bring everyone up to speed, we did a little discussion. We had a discussion on one of our Mob Wives recap episodes where we trailed off and began speaking on Gooning. And I asked Carey, what is Gooning? And he proceeded to tell me the wrong thing.
I did.
And
What a
then
moron.
that became amplified even further in a TikTok post and an Instagram post. And the image we used as an example of Gooning, which was the wrong example of Gooning, was an image of JV.
The esteemed guest.
And word got back to JV. I would say you're an expert in this space, not just of Gooning, but an expert, if you will.
Thank you.
And then I decided the correct thing to do is to hold people accountable, to make it right,
Just
and
clear the
to
air.
have the hard conversations that need to be had and get to the bottom of Gooning.
I think it's a healing, gay healing to have someone that you've only interacted with on social media be face to face with you.
It gets confusing in the city because like you forget who you know and who
Yeah.
you don't. Like I was talking to a barista in the coffee shop in my building. He's like my next door neighbor, and I was like, "Oh, like I'm JV, by the way. Like I've seen you like next to me at my front door." And he's like, "Oh, we already introduced each other." I'm like, "We absolutely didn't, but like that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, we can do it now again."
Yeah.
Like I think
In person.
I think I'm right. But yeah, no, it's really nice to meet you guys.
It's nice to meet you too. Thank you for coming to the
For
stew.
real.
It's so fun. I need an excuse to get over to WeHo. Like, I just never do. Otherwise,
You're on the east side.
I'm not even on the east side. I'm in Glendale now.
Wow.
So
okay.
whole other. I came
North.
from another city. Yeah.
That is truly like Glendale's like a huge city.
Yeah.
It's like has a large population.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it is its own universe, kind of.
Yeah, my ex jokes that the Glendale Galleria is Los Angeles' only walkable neighborhood.
You know, I've never been to the Galleria.
That's a huge
I'm missing out. It's on my to-do list for
You would
sure.
love it.
It's like American opulence.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm bumping it up on my LA bucket list. So let's get back to the big topic, the controversy.
Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Words were exchanged.
So let's just clear up once and for all what gooning truly is.
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Wait, can you first say like who you are?
Yeah, I am a camboy adult film actor, regular actor. I'm a clown.
Performance
I
artist.
write. Sometimes I'm a performance artist. Be like me and Marina, go way back.
You do your own, like, you do OnlyFans, right?
Yeah.
So you like own it all, what you do.
Well, OnlyFans owns it, but
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, like, you're in charge.
I'm in charge. Yeah.
Spiritually.
I know a lot of people that like.
You kind of do what we do is what I'm getting at.
I'm like you guys.
We do, like, I do the Patreon. It's an independently funded podcast, and you're an independently funded
We're all DIY entertainers.
cam artists.
Truly,
Yeah.
we're all cam boys.
In indie spirit.
Trumps America. It's true.
We are.
But yeah, no, my joke is that I kind of tripped and fell into porn. Like I was, although it's always been part of my kind of thing. Like when I was in acting school,
I feel like you did theater, right?
Yeah. Since I was like 5, like I grew up doing like Shakespeare and like Shakespeare comedy. Like they were always having us do like clown things and whatever,
That's cool.
which is how I got into that.
How you got into clowning?
Yeah. And it's funny, like I did a production of Twelfth Night when I was younger, and I played Malvolio, who's like a surly kind of servant. And they made a compilation of like all my faces I made like in the production, and it's all like, now that I look back on it, like so goony or whatever. I'm like,
early gooning.
Just like
you were
really
called to the goon at a young age.
But like in acting school, all they would do was give me like the horniest shit to do. Like I remember it was Scene Study 2 and like it was Scene Study 1, and everyone was doing these like Tennessee Williams scenes. It was very like whatever, and my teacher
you had like hang up the check.
I don't know about that. And she slid me this scene.
Yeah,
and she,
was the guy like, oh shit,
me,
sorry,
which is weird. And it was this James Purdy play called Ruthanna Elder, and the scene was like so just wildly horny. Like I played this like young boy who wakes up and like an older cool boy in the neighborhood is like shirtless and drunk and covered in blood in my room, and I wash his chest with a rag.
She said,
she groomed you.
I've got one for you, young man.
She did not groom me. But this is the kind of thing that like would have never flown like 2 years later in college.
She was like this.
Because I get fully naked, and we were doing Meisner, which is like, if you're building
in
a
college?
house of cards. Yeah. If you're building a house of cards, you build the house of cards. So at this point, I'm like,
this is in college acting. They're like, now we'll also be having nudity in the scenes if the scenes call
in the
for
classroom. And that kind of thing got kind of stomped out for better or worse. Because
did you ever do any of that when you were in theater?
No.
Yeah.
I did church plays mostly.
Yeah.
And then
only if you're Jesus can you like strip down.
I know, and even then you have the loincloth.
I know. God.
But I did a year of theater in college in my freshman year, and we did not do nudity. So that's that's renegade in the space.
Were
you the only nude one?
In the class,
a lot
yes. And like my teacher did. My teacher did.
We did nudity. It was literally just you that was getting nude.
Do you think she sensed like an exhibitionist in you?
I don't know. I mean, I think she knew I could like handle it. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Did you sense an exhibitionist in you? Or did that bring it out of you?
I mean, like, I've always been kind of more on the sort of like performance arty, fine art kind of thing for acting and stuff. Like that's, you know, always been more of the thing I've been interested in. We had other like classes that were performance art where like everybody was naked. It was like too much, you know?
I feel like a lot of performance art is like mostly everyone wants to get naked.
Yeah.
It's like it's a slightly Burning Man adjacent, slightly orgy tent.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a little overdone, but they stomped that out because, well, I don't want to talk shit about the college.
The times changed.
They had some other issues that they could have resolved.
Boundary issues?
Let's say like administrative issues.
Like a teacher telling a student, get naked.
No, like
I know what you're...
Yeah. It was quite
We don't have to get into it.
Yeah. Anyway, so they were like, we know what to do. Let's like make sure none of the adults in the professional training ground can get naked in performance art class because that'll solve all of our problems. And of course, that's actually not at all how to solve
Of course, but that's
problems of
just
students like
colleges.
assaulting each other.
Yeah.
Were the adults also getting naked in the class?
Well, college students are. I don't feel that way anymore. But like as a college student, I was like, I'm a grown up. You can't censor me.
I'm 19 years old.
Now I see college students and I'm like, oh my God. Like,
you're
where's your Paw Patrol backpack? Like,
what? So that unlocked, would you say that moment in college unlocked the exhibitionist within?
I don't know, because like acting is so different. Like when I'm in a play or something, I feel very confident, like, and I'm not like nervous about whatever, you know what I mean? Like, cause you're not hiding, but you're
not
you're behind the thing, for most plays and stuff. Whereas like with, for example, like karaoke, I'm terrified. Like I can't, like I'm like, like I can't sing. Like I'm a decent singer. Like, but you know, if I'm in a musical, no problem. But if it's like, oh, we're supposed to just be like cool and hanging out and like carefree, and I don't drink, so it's just like no longer an option karaoke. But that's different.
That's your discomfort edge.
Yeah. And I guess like porn stuff is like kind of a happy medium between the two things, right? Especially because like for the most part, I'm in control of how things are edited and come across and whatever, right?
You're the captain.
I'm the captain now.
And you get to decide what it is you want to do for any specific video or scene.
Right. Yeah. I do like custom videos sometimes. Just, you know, depending on
when the price is right,
my health insurance bill,
the
or
vibe
something.
is right.
But which I, for the most part, like, but I have kind of like an anti-authority instinct, or like I'm like, give me a couple days, and it's like 12 days. That's not true. I'm very efficient with these custom videos. I'll do it right away.
It's hard when people ask you to do something like that,
like,
for
I would
money.
have done this anyway, but
I'm
like,
bad at but not so great at Cameo. Like that's my version of an OnlyFans, but just like saying stuff to people, like wishing them happy birthday.
It feels weird,
and it's hard for me to do it in a timely manner. I share the ODD.
Yeah.
I did Cameo for a little during the pandemic, and I would find myself like in the office of my apartment, like with like the overhead light on, and I would suddenly be aware of what I was saying and just be like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
This is so bad. Like just like 5 minutes into a Cameo, being like giving advice and being like, what am I talking about?
Right.
Like this is crazy.
Have you guys gotten any cameos?
Yeah.
You both sound disappointed.
No, I have gotten. I got the best one of my life, which was my husband got me one from Danielle Staub from Real Housewives of New Jersey.
See, I don't know about the Housewives stuff.
You don't know about Bravo?
I tried it once, and like,
which one?
New York from the start.
That's good.
Yeah, and that was the recommendation. And I quickly realized that it was like far too powerful of a drug for me. I was like, it came to, and I was like, I don't know if I've been watching this for an hour or like 9 hours.
I don't know if I live in this
and
world.
now I know it's just I jumped back in for the Morocco arc of one of them because
you're
like
smart.
Yeah.
That's like,
well, no, I'm not smart, but someone else who is smart.
You have people around you that really care about you.
Yeah.
So like that's
Curating.
The Morocco is so specific and like so fucking seminal. So that's good. Good friends that you have. But I got it. This cameo it lit up my life and it changed my life. But some of them, I also got one from Joe from Vanderpump Rules.
Once again, I'm sorry, Joe.
That was a good one.
That was a good one, yeah.
She was warning me about getting murdered at one point.
She was rambling.
Yeah.
An unwell person.
What's the
I've
best
gotten
one.
one. I got one from Nikki Blonsky that was really good.
Wow.
And then I got one from Frenchie, who was a contestant on Rock of Love.
Oh, right.
Who then went on to become like, she's like a full MAGA influencer in Florida. And my friend who requested it asked her, we had like an inside joke that I breastfeed my dog.
Sure.
And so he asked her to like wish me luck, like with breastfeeding Tony,
but
and
without knowing
it. So she
dog,
did that.
right.
She like referred to the breastfeeding of my pug, and so that was a great one. I have to find that one in the annals of.
That was good. I remember that.
Photos, yeah, but at least you kind of get to get off while you're giving a video to someone.
I was thinking like watching a cameo and I was like, wait, what? Yeah.
That's the next phase of cameo.
Truly. I got one from the chimp crazy lady.
Tanya?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Wow.
You guys should have her on next.
I would be
Isn't she like
honored.
Convalescing
She's
from,
on the run a lot.
Mauling. She got mauled
She
recently.
cannot stop keeping chimps in the basement.
Oh,
you
no.
cannot stop her.
No, she
was recently caught with another chimp in the basement.
I haven't tuned back in.
It wasn't even on the show. It was just like in life.
No, it was like a few months ago.
She refuses to stand down. She is born to imprison chimps.
She literally said, like, at the end of the docuseries, she's like, I like am okay with the risks about AK like getting killed by a chimp.
So getting killed, getting jailed, nothing will stop her from living her truth, and
That's
you
so
kind
sad.
of gotta respect it.
Yeah.
So when did you realize like gooning would be like a specialty? Like in terms
do you
of like
consider
sex work?
gooning as a specialty of what you do? Do you consider yourself a gooner first and foremost?
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, like, it was what's so interesting about it, I guess, it's like interesting and stupid, is that for so long it was like a kind of subterranean niche internet thing, right?
Yeah.
For like different groups of people. And then like everyone started talking about it.
No, I remember
which is
hearing,
partly
like,
my fault, which makes me feel like completely schizophrenic.
You're at the forefront of the
Made
goon
popular
renaissance.
by
the
you know what I
goonaissance.
mean?
Yeah.
But I knew like nobody was doing gooning on like OnlyFans or in gooning like per se in studio porn, right? Like some of it was like already pretty goony, if you will. But
it
mostly
wasn't
in straight porn.
an intentional
Not
goon
exactly.
performance.
Yeah, there's like
And
yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but
No.
can I clear up for both me, the room, the listeners, to like perform gooning is kind of like an extended masturbation that then veers into like, it's like you're just kind of going cross-eyed from being so like edging almost.
Yeah. Well, what's like
you're in like an altered state in a way.
Yeah. I mean, and I've made the mistake of like talking about it because I'm a writer and I'm annoying and I like attention. So like I'm like,
welcome to the
welcome
I'm
to the
writing
room.
these like, I'm like, ooh, this is good, you know? And like, you know, I've studied acting and art history and stuff. So like my perspective talking about gooning is like a little bit beyond lay terms for like my
That's
followers.
fine.
And everyone's like, you mean it's fake? And I was like, I don't know how to describe the metaphysics of acting to like
But
the class. But
I guess there's to goon as a person where you're just kind of, you goon watching porn alone and it's like a thing that you can do. But then there's to goon as a performer
yeah,
as like a type of porn that someone would specifically seek out where they want to see people gooning, and that's the kind of gooning we're talking about here,
right, which is more like gay stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because it was really interesting when this really started to pick up speed on like on like Vice and like Men's Health and whatever.
Of course.
They were talking about what straight people talk about when they talk about gooning in like subreddits and stuff, which is really just focusing on like guys kind of fetish, and girls, right? Everyone, but like people who fetishize kind of a porn worship, right? Like they, you know, they've got their goon cave. It was all about like how to set up your goon cave.
The goon cave. Like jerking it in the dark for hours.
With like several monitors and like lots of porn. And
your best buds.
But the best buds part is kind of the like the homoerotic, heteroflexible kind of like guys being guys attitudinalization of masturbating, right? Because gooning has like, there's associated like attitudes and kind of cultural vibes and gender euphoria, right? Like guys are like flexing and, you know, really leaning into that. Girls, when they have like ahegao, like the Japanese thing, like that gender euphoria manifests more as like ultra feminine kind of things. And of course, there's mixtures of both. But you've got all these like really insulated online communities that like are all kind of using this word interchangeably. So everyone's like, what's gooning? And it's like
kind of like West Side Story, like gangs meeting up to be like
different goon gangs.
Can you imagine?
The goon gangs. Yeah.
But yeah, basically it's like edging and like expressing yourself in sort of a countercultural kind of like who cares how you look kind of thing.
So it's punk.
Yeah. I had a friend describe he's like, I love your porn. It's so like body positive. And I was like, oh.
You're like, fuck you.
Yeah,
I was
fuck
like,
yourself.
I was like, oh, I like to think of myself as kind of conventionally attractive. But
sexy.
I followed you for a while on Instagram.
Oh.
And I proudly told you I followed you for a while. And I feel like I've always kind of seen it as like punk, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, I think
know?
it is.
And it's like, it is counterculture. And it is like, and when I explained it poorly, but I was in my head, I had it as like goofy in quotes.
Yeah.
As like a reaction to like expectation of like, when you're a man and like jerking it, like you're supposed to be like, you know, like certain ways, but when you're just sort of like being, it's like flamboyant in a way. So it's like, that's what I had in my head. And I don't know if that's correct, but I was trying to express like, it's like being silly.
Yeah, or
you know?
brutish or whatever. Because of course, like the word goon, right? Like,
it has like,
well, it comes from
like the goons, like your squad,
your
like
like
almost like
they're whatever. And like earlier use is like, I'm going to turn you into a goon, right?
Oh my god, yeah.
It's so it has like kind of semi-harmless derogatory origins of like someone who's stupid, right? Or kind of oafish. And then someone who's like more, you know, like a big cartoon cat from Looney Tunes is like, oh, he's a goon.
Yeah.
It was actually
like
Popeye the Sailor. There was someone.
He's goonish.
Allie. There's a character that's a goon. I forget. It's a girl. I forget.
He's the hero, but the goons are like
Alice the Goon. That's a Popeye character. Yeah.
But then it makes me think of Goombas from Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah. They're goons. They're like Bowser's goons.
Yeah.
So those kind of like, I'm a man kind of things is kind of baked into the idea of it.
But they're silly at the end of the day. Like they're a man, but they can't be taken seriously because
like
they're goons.
It's like drag. Like it's like masculine drag.
And it's like clown, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like
it's very clown.
You're taking these elements about yourself that are kind of like lampoonable, right? Because it's like it's a hyper performance of like masculinity and like sexual arousal and like performance, right? I'm using that. Whatever. Some people, you know, like, of course I am like losing control a bit, right?
But when I think the loss of control in sex, like without a camera on, just people in the moment is different from the performed loss of control when the camera's rolling and it's like for someone else's viewing pleasure.
Yeah. And like my go-to answer about stuff like that is,
It's
if
real.
you're on stage or on camera, it's acting, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how real it is, right? And
But
of
you're
course,
like, for
you
the
have to-
subscribers, it's real.
Yeah, and it is. It's
It
just
is.
like,
Height.
it just gets into like messy conversations about acting in terms of like, are you working inside out or outside in, right? I'm like,
Depends on what
depends
the
on the
scene is.
day. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And it's like, because if you're jacking off and you start like making a face or expressing yourself, that makes like a feedback loop where like, it's like neuroscience and stuff too. But of course, if you put yourself in a different position while you're jacking off or doing anything, right, you're going to start to feel differently. Like if you make like a sad face, like your brain automatically is like coming up with sad things. Or like when you're depressed and they're like, just smile in the mirror, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
When I've gooned without realizing, because we talked about that a little, it's like for me it almost felt like the absence of thought.
yeah.
Like it's just like like speaking back to like the goon character, it is like for me like complete stupidity.
Totally.
And it's fun
It's
to
fun.
just be like
yeah.
turn the world off and have no thoughts except come.
Yeah, it's freeing because I mean, like, the countercultural thing is like, for most people, like, masturbation should be rare, safe, and legal, right? And it's like, it's like, or you can just like kind of go crazy. Like, who says you have to jack off for 5 minutes? Like, what if it's
hours?
Yeah, or it's never really hours for me. I'm kind of like
Me neither.
But
Some people do. It's like a
That's
like,
good. That's what I thought gooning was.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I think for a lot of people, maybe they do kind of need to like edge for super long to kind of get into that headspace.
Isn't that kind of
like-
tantra though almost?
Yeah. There's kind of like,
There's
'cause
tantric
people
elements.
people approach it from that perspective for sure. Some
Right.
people, that's not really like my thing.
No.
It's just like not a way in for me.
When did you realize like, oh shit, this is like I've unintentionally or intentionally like brought this in out from like the subculture? Like when was like online, like did you have a moment where you were like, oh,
We're like, I'm the goon king.
I'm the face of goon.
I'm the face
It's
of gooning.
it's hard to say because like I started doing sex work around 2018 or so, and like, it was just chatterbait and kind of camming, and I had an OnlyFans on the side. It was just like an extra way to make a couple bucks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then it got really popular during the pandemic, and then
I
kind
was
of
going to say, was it during COVID?
yeah,
Mhm.
and then like, and also of course gooning became popular during the pandemic because
What
like,
else could you do?
what else can you do?
No, it
Yeah.
was a sport. It was
Yeah.
like a way of, because I remember I'd heard rumblings of gooning in like the gay annals kind of,
Mhm.
and then suddenly it was
Animals
like
or yeah.
anals. Suddenly it was like gay Twitter was just, it was goon, and then
Yeah.
I started seeing your photo,
Mhm.
so I was like, and it did feel like it was like 2020 or like during that time where we were all
Yeah.
imprisoned in our places.
You know what's funny? I don't know where to put this, but like the photo that came up, like when you got it right here,
Uh-huh.
that's like me gooning in that red shirt or whatever. I have a black eye, and it like looks like I like have like, it was really stupid.
Eyeliner?
Yeah, it looks like I'm doing a cat
Wingtips?
eye. Yeah, it looks like I'm doing some kind of Amy Winehouse
Rockabilly,
thing.
yeah.
I didn't even clock that.
Yeah, because you can't super tell, but like it was really embarrassing because I was on like a huge like throat fuck thing for a second, and like I asked this dude to
Been
punch
there.
me in the face, and he did like twice pretty hard, and then I was like, oh, like maybe not, I don't know, like I thought that was cool, and then like
Try everything once.
right, or twice in
Yeah.
a row, but it gave me like not a cool black eye. It like looked, people saw it and they were like, are you
An
Oh.
abused black eye.
Are you okay?
yeah, they were not even like that. It just like looked like I was wearing makeup because
Mm.
it didn't. It was just like my eyelid like out, and I was like, I really like sucking dick, you guys. Like,
Yeah. Was the guy like, oh shit, sorry?
no, he was like, you're such an idiot. You don't even know your limits, which was hot to me. He was like, I was like,
More
oh, I don't want to
abuse.
do that. And he's like, you're fucking stupid, dude.
Sounds
and I was
hot.
like, cool. Say that again.
You
Yeah.
seem incredibly sexually open, which I love.
Thank you.
And
yeah.
do you know
The muffin.
what your
The Muffin Man.
I'm sorry.
Do I
had
know
to.
him?
Do
Yeah.
you know your limits now? Or are you still discovering new ones every day?
Yeah, like I'm like pretty open, but I'm so sexually like versatile that like I'm kind of a universal donor. Like I'm averse by switch. So like people hit me up on Grindr or whatever. They're like, what are you into? I'm like, let's start with what you're into because like I'll make it work. I'm just more interested in like what
You're
my partner...
adaptable.
What's that?
You're adaptable.
Yeah, I'm into like what my partner's into, like that. I'm just kind of curious in that way. Yeah. I don't know. No
That's
scat.
cool.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
like,
don't apologize.
Don't apologize to
yeah,
us.
I know.
None for me either.
That's for the girls.
I get
like,
enough of that in my personal life. So.
Exactly. So yeah, no scat, no blood, no
My
vomit.
dog.
Like
No, it
yeah.
just sounded very like Lisa Lampanelli kind of I ushered her name for the second time. Got enough of that in my personal
Well, I
life.
do.
I want to see that.
Yeah, it's very. I don't want to see that.
So
No blood, you said?
No blood.
Yeah, I get enough of that too.
I don't know. It's like if there was the right like hot like vampire girl like
Squeezing a
New
tampon
Orleans.
out on
like
you.
maybe, you know what I mean? But
Like a pain?
I guess. I don't know.
What's the most like? Speaking of, I don't want to see that. What's the if you're comfortable? Like, what's the most like? I don't want to see that moment you've had in your line of work, like where you feel fully cherished. Like, I don't want to see
This could
that.
also be in your line of sex work or just in your line of
Oh my god.
work.
I
Not work in the sense that work is different than sex work, but I mean like your acting and
Yeah.
other things.
a lot of things there. The first thing that comes to mind is like this one time I was gonna like suck this dude off at his place and like
Hell yeah, bro.
hell yeah, bro. And or it wasn't his place. There was too much story going on. I get like unwittingly like kind of roped into like scenarios that other people are like, ooh, like I know. Like I've been tricked into like cucking someone's boyfriend.
Cool.
And I'm like, you should just ask me. Like, that's cool. But like they had it already arranged. But this one time, I hooked up with this guy and he was like, oh, like my cousin's here or something. And I was like, okay, like fine. I don't know. Like,
Hope he's
I was like,
having
I
a
don't
good
really
visit.
believe
Yeah.
you for some reason.
Like
And
my
then-
cousin's here at the house?
Yeah. And he's
Okay.
like, he'll be in the other room. Like, I'm like, I don't know, whatever, fine. Like, I don't care. And he was wearing a mask because he wanted to make a video, but like wanted to be like anonymous. And I was like, just sign the release. Like, I don't fucking care.
Like a surgeon, like a COVID.
No,
mask.
it's no.
Like
It
a
was-
face mask.
It was like a mesh face mask with devil horns that I got.
like a prowler
from
mask.
someone.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Like a-
It's like just a mask to obscure his facial
Okay.
features.
yeah,
But they also had devil horns.
it was
so
like
it's
a
little
fashion mask.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
But at a certain point, his cousin made himself known in some way, and he was wearing, I swear to fucking God, a like plastic knight's helmet with like
No.
a thing, and I was kind of like, and at that point I've just like seen too much, right? And I was kind of like, I'm like, that's yeah, sure.
That's very like The Shining when you look in and there's the man in the bear suit.
I
and,
was
you're
just like, whoa,
Was he
that's a
nude
lot.
but with the helmet?
Yeah, he was like jerking off or something, and I was like, why do you even have that? Where did it come from?
Do you think
I should have like run in retrospect.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a little bit.
Firefly.
That's a non-consensual costume.
Yeah, it was like not
Non-
a Knight's Tale.
non-consensual medieval role play is like lose me.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Do you think you find yourself in that situation more often because of your performance art and acting and
It's so generous of you to refer to it as performance art again. But,
and like willingness to be like experimental in the performance space?
I think that what I get a lot of is kind of like if guys want to like goon with me or whatever, like I just have this awareness of their kind of preconceived notions, and like they're kind of not present with it because they're like all hyped up on the kind of like fantasy of it all,
Mhm.
which is a little just kind of tough for me, you know, because
Yeah.
they're like, you know,
Do you feel like
blanked out.
Well,
and
you
I'm
want them
like,
to be in the moment. if you're in class, like learning and acting is reacting, and you're to be in that is to be in the moment and not be like in your head.
Yeah.
To be embodied.
So
does that like do you feel like depersonalized kind of?
Not in any serious way, because it's totally harmless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because, you know, if I've showed up to like hook up or whatever, like I'm into you, I'm whatever, right? So it's a harmless enough thing.
Just like a weird
they're just like,
effect.
I can tell they've just like jacked off to a lot of my stuff. And there's like, I think they have ideas about like things I might want them to say or do or how to act, and I'm just kind of like, all right, okay. Like,
I mean,
The parasocial.
the parasocial, like just in front of my eyes.
Mhm.
It's,
Parasocial gooning.
I'm
very-
really curious and interested in your clowning
Mhm.
because I was like researching yesterday and going through your Instagram, and then I saw a clown face all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And it threw me, but then to hear you speaking on it more, I was like, oh, okay, this makes sense how this all kind of folds into each other together.
Yeah.
Speak on it.
It was kind of thrust upon me to get into it when I did that show Slag Wars, because they're like, the people that do that are like theater gays, right? So
with the cock destroyers?
yeah.
Oh, R.I.P. to the one.
Yeah, Sophie.
Yeah.
That was really, really sad. Because she was supposed to participate and really excited to participate, and then there were just things going on in her life that like made that
She had
impossible.
a hard time.
And I was really, really, really looking forward to meeting her, especially because the cock destroyers are so foundational for me as a sex worker in terms of being like unapologetic about their sexuality and enjoying sex and like bringing a kind of lighthearted fun to sex work.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like theatrical, it's camp, it's they were major.
But so they, you know, they gave people different like types of slags, and they're like, oh, like you're the clown slag, like we, you know you did like the Renaissance Festival, you did this, like you're like this goofy kind of comedian guy, and that inspired me to kind of go to clown school proper and actually dive into it. And that's when I realized I'm like, oh, I've been doing this, and like I've been getting paid to do this, both in porn and just like, I'm like, oh, I've done this before.
Yeah.
Like, but I really, really love it. I think everybody should take a clown class. It's super just great, especially as a performer.
It's fun to clown.
Even or not. Yeah. Because you can't fuck up. Like, there's no fucking up.
Mhm.
Like, if you're like, there's no such thing as flopping in clown and like that. Because if it's terrible, like,
That's part of
That's
the clown.
even better.
That's clown life.
yeah.
Did you take that here in LA?
Yeah. The clown school.
Clown is having a big renaissance
It
right
is.
now,
Well, apparently, yeah. And in fashion,
especially on the east side too.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I mean, if you go to any like cool party in LA, like there's tons of like hot bitches dressed as clowns. There's something kind of interesting about that because of course certain clowns are fabulous and
Mhm.
like that's their thing, right? But a clown should like make fun of itself a little bit. So it's kind of this like, nah, like
It's kind of a cop out.
You can't be
cop
too
out.
sexy as a
Yeah.
clown.
no, like if
You
you're-
have to
it's
kind of
over sexy.
It needs to be a bit arresting, a bit shocking,
yeah.
a bit cringe.
You have to
And-
offer something up about yourself that's unflattering.
And I think that's
Exactly.
sexier than trying to be sexy,
Totally.
you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
With
Which
clone.
is the goon adjacent thing, right? Because like the gooner is like offering up something otherwise unflattering about
or something private,
or
something maybe
primal,
experienced. Yeah.
right? Or something they're very proud of, right?
Mhm.
Because like certain clowns are like, look at me, aren't I the best? Like, aren't I so muscular and masculine? Isn't that amazing? And that's like 90% of it, right? And then also like clowns are failures and losers and weirdos, and like that's very gooner behavior, like fetishizing being this like chronic masturbator loser that like cancels his plans to watch porn.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fantasy. I'm not fucking canceling plans for anything as a self-employed person.
You're
I'm
making
like,
plans.
Get out of here.
No, yeah.
Like,
You came here from Glendale.
all the way.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us in the stew.
It's been such a pleasure.
For enlightening us.
I did want to ask the celebrity gooners, like who in pop culture do you feel like who sets off your goon radar? You know, I mean, and it's like, this is just for fun.
Just for fun. Besides the ones I know for a fact.
Yeah, you don't name like people.
None of these are people I know for a fact. I would say Tom Holland.
Oh.
I would say Benson Boone. He calls his fans the Booners.
Benson Goon.
Yeah. Everyone's waking up to Benson Boone because he's saying Adele. I'm like, everyone shut up.
That is a Goon song.
Yeah.
He is
Baby No Money.
What's that one?
Hi, Alex. He doesn't know me. I don't know him. But
he does kind of give off like, I don't want to say like he's like having fun, almost like embarrassing himself, but like
no, he totally is.
But there is something kind of like he's
Benson?
like has a humiliation kink a little.
Baby No Money
Who's
or
Baby
Benson?
No Money?
Benson.
Oh, you were moving on to another Gooner.
Yeah.
Who's
Okay.
Baby No Money?
Baby No Money is like a rapper.
Okay.
Yeah. He used to be that La La guy. Like, did I really just forget that melody?
Oh, I've seen him.
yeah. I mean, there's a Gooner like right up there. Like,
Yeah.
Lyric
There's a
Genius.
Goon.
Is that a album cover? I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, he's hot.
Ahagao.
He is hot. He's very cool. I like his music. He's fun. He puts like the Rue girls. He just had a video with Jimbo come out. That's awesome.
Oh, cool.
Like yesterday, I think.
Oh, he's kind of doing a gooning thing with the.
No, yeah, he knows for sure.
Damn.
Like what's up. I mean, it's
like-
become so popular. My mom, God bless her heart, sent me a video of like her and her work friends, and she's panning the camera, being like, "Edge to goon. How long? How long does it take you?" And they're like, 15 seconds. The guy's like, 15 seconds? No way. It's got to be. My god sister is like, it's got to be 2 hours, and she's like, you know, looking
the
around.
whole family.
Yeah,
I love that.
I've got a lot of support from the fam. Like
That's
they're very
huge.
cool.
Yeah.
It goes a long way.
Yeah.
Do you think like Hassan is a gooner, or is that
I
just,
don't.
Is that
I
just
don't.
in my fantasy?
Just in your fantasy.
Okay.
I think he knows the Gooners, and he knows,
He knows
what
all
gets
about
a,
it.
He knows
the
that
power of the
everyone
clip.
wants him to be a Gooner.
Yeah, no, I bet. But that's the thing also. I think there's like jacking off and like not making any facial expressions at all. That's also kind of goony. Like that's the
is.
thing. There's a paradox.
Just stony.
Just to, like,
I'm gonna try that next time.
yeah, just disassociate. Yeah.
Just like the
Just
catagonia instead
Whoa.
of catatonia.
Whoa.
wow.
That's a reach, but we'll try.
Well, I feel more enlightened.
Yeah, this was really
and
lovely.
also more confused.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
good space to be in.
Good.
But ultimately, it's all very like positive, which is cool. Like gooning.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
No, it's like
Like
very
gooning or just like the vibes now?
just the vibes.
Okay.
But also just
Yeah.
gooning is like it's just I just love how like unpretentious gooning is.
yeah, I would like it to be a little bit. I've
You want to
not
you want
helped
to
this
elevate.
at all.
More
I've made it far
highbrow.
more pretentious, and I'm trying to like. I'm like, let's just actually stop talking about it.
Okay.
You guys. But
It stops now.
It stops
But
now.
I like you coming here to say
This
the
is the
final word,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then we
No.
have closed the chapter, and then we just continue to goon.
unfortunately, they'll be publishing like think pieces about gooning for another like 6 years. They're
Yeah.
like, what is this new kink taking the world by storm? And I'm like,
We're nowhere near the end of the goon cycle, the
No,
goon
it's
media
okay.
cycle.
Well, you have fans in Sex Unique podcast.
Yeah.
So
hey,
You're welcome back anytime. Tell everyone where they can find you.
you can find me at JVMarxx on Twitter, at hotmarkzuck ZUCC on Instagram.
that's such a good name.
Mm-hmm.
And everywhere else in the link tree.
Love it.
And with that,
Goodbye.
goodbye.
We have some cult members to thank.
Our gooners.
Our gooners,
Nadav Haviv.
Kara England,
Sexy Unique Gandalf.
Ro Rosengarten,
Ash Kelly.
one of the Doles,
Teddy the Schnauzer and Tony and Mango's Colt.
Alex Delisle,
Obviously.
Emily Vaughn,
Gina Sapienza.
Sarah Elizabeth from Boston,
Lucy from London.
Brooke Johansson,
Lilia Farrell.
Brittany Rindom West,
Oh, God. Danielle from the Brim.
Malzatov Laws,
Mary.
Katie Sulin,
Diego and Darian. DC's Tom Ford couple.
Matthew Thomas,
Owsley Robinson.
Kathleen West,
Kathleen. Orlando.
patron of the fart,
Nick Sedaris.
Mr. Brandon,
Kim Lee.
Kim, Lucas, and Emily.
Drone.
Drew from Toronto.
Katie the Sup Lawyer.
RJ.
Modern Counseling, McLean, Virginia.
Jeffrey
Pradama.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for your support, your continued patronage.
Sexy Unique Podcast is created and hosted by me, Lara Marie Shane-Halls, and co-hosted by the inimitable Carrie O'Donnell. This episode is produced by Sierra Pavia. The audio and video versions are edited by Morgan McDonald. Production and post-production services provided by Bad Ladder. Additional production assistance provided by Jen Shad.